This map is a real hoot. It's another one of the guest maps. Probably my favorite of the lot. Something about this opening with the cacos coming behind you and what all makes me, it triggers my sense that I should be trying to push forward and get past everything, go on to better, better pastures, more loot. It's better just to move slowly and kill everything. You get plenty of ammo to do so. So this level is an interesting structure. It's sort of all ringing a large chasm with some structures in the center and a lot of really interesting detail. It's got a cool, just a cool space. Like there's a good explorer feel for winding through the area. For a lot of the first part, you're under fire from snipers on the other side. So a secret door opens when you cross that threshold and then closes again rapidly. You gotta wait a while for it to close and then re-trigger it. Alright. Or you just do it right the first time. This encounter is really no problem were it not for random interference from distant snipers. Taking random hits from that. I believe I do it again. Body blocked by that cackle. Annoying. So this next fight's sort of interesting. You're dumped out near the start with that pain elemental. You get the super shotgun, but those two archviles have also emerged. I thought a lot about the different, or experimented a lot about the different ways of approaching it. And I think the best thing to do is go back here. You have plenty of cover. You have room to use the rocket launcher. Usually it gets the pain elemental out of your hair as well. He gets stuck on one of those exterior walls, but this time he came right in. Kind of unlucky. Excuse me. Grabbing some help. That part's kind of obnoxious, having to grind through all the small fry while being under fire from snipers and other ledges. should just rocket that Arachnotron up there to death now. I'll have to do it later anyway. So the next fight is sort of tricky. It'll open a monster closet with a bunch of demons and an archvile. It's hard to quick kill the archvile because the demon's blocking you. And it's also, like you can see from the shape of the room, there's not a lot of cover. Depending on the placement of the archvile, it can be very hard to avoid his spell. You just gotta do your best. There is one column there, but it's so close to them. Another stuck in here, but now he's too far out. I go for the pillar, but just miss it. That's why it's important to have high health. You can just jump right down there, but you know, why be brave? So now I realize that I didn't kill that Arachnotron before, and I really should, so I don't end up in a pincer attack situation later on. Grabbing some ammo. This is really a testament to how much health those damn mancubuses have. I mean, like, think how fast one of those bastards will kill you. You know, if you just let him hit you. Get body blocked for this guy, but I'm lucky he doesn't start shooting for a bit. I've got some infighting started, so I'm just sort of waiting it out. That went really badly, so now I'm looking for health. Just backtracking some. The cell pack here means I should have spent some cells, making that last fight a little bit easier. You're thinking these guys have no purpose. And you're kind of right, but they made themselves obnoxious as snipers in the early part of the level. Now I handled this next ambush spectacularly badly. Just taking rocket after rocket on the chin. Now this next switch triggers a really nasty fight. I'm never quite ready for it. I always think it comes later. We've got all these guys. Plus most of the arena's hurt for it. That's not cool. And then it works that to complete the rocket. Still, despite all that, I mostly just take rocket self-damage. Like that. And there's a couple switches you have to hit to open the exit out of here. They're both in the herd floor. Just a really cool level visually. So I know I can burn plasma ammo because there's a secret up ahead with 2 cells for 200 200 cells. So no reason not to spend before then. You really want to go into the finale with full plasma ammo if at all possible. I noticed there's a rocket box up where that dude is. I never figured out how to get there. I think I'm kind of thinking about that here, but I don't need rockets really. So crossing this threshold will raise a platform that lets you get to the final area. And flipping this switch will open a secret cave that you can jump to. There's that platform. This makes the ending a lot easier. Kind of a weird effect coming up where you cross this bridge, quote unquote, through multiple teleporters. Now the final area is really cool and creative. It's this traditional circular labyrinth, right? You, with a few teleports to pincer you instead of having everybody just be on one side, which is the main reason why the plasma rifle is desired over the rocket launcher. You don't necessarily have the space. You can't just back off from the space. So then what makes this cool is that once you finally reach the center of the labyrinth, the walls all drop away, and it's not a labyrinth, it's an arena, and there's some archfiles there who can resurrect the dead guys you just killed, moving through the labyrinth. It's a cool reversal. Like, psych bitch, you thought. Oh, there's also some specters in here to make the rocket launcher dangerous to use. But still, with these big open areas, there's nothing else you really want to use to take out these archfiles. And that's pretty much the level. Now all that's left is hitting the switches and activating the exit. It's that pillar on the right. Once you hit all the switches, it starts dropping down. No, I'm waiting for the pillar to come down. I realize I might as well kill these 2 guys since they're the only 2 living monsters on the level, you know. Why leave a job 99% done? And there we go. Cool level.